Ma'am, also this time in budget when he was making his speech, I saw a moment when you were holding your head in your hands when the reference was made to how many of your secretaries and senior bureaucrats were from which caste.
Yes.
If I may ask you, what impact did that have on the finance ministry, or how would you view that kind of a comment when you reduce everything to caste?
Yes, and it was very demeaning because whether you like it or not, every institution has its own certain customary practices. This halwa ceremony is one such, because they get locked up in the cellar for 9 days, 8 nights. And that is the time when they cannot have their phone, their mobiles, or any contact with their families. People go in there and print the budget and send it out. Nowadays, printing numbers have come down because most are digital. And this ceremony, like the way in most of our houses, we have something given, meeta, before we start some auspicious thing. That's a ceremony. And when he tried to mock that and reduce that to how many of which caste was there, I said, what? And in my dismay, I kept my hand.
We saw that.
Because I didn't know how to reply to that.
Yes.
So I have a feeling, consciously using caste as a card, every institution of India is being derided by the leader of the opposition. And for all that, as though he is above caste. If he was above caste, why would his team call him a Janeyudhari Brahman of a particular gotra?
Yes.
And you then go about talking about these sort of things. So you want to claim the benefit of your caste for some time, and suddenly when you want to disturb the calm anywhere, you want to say, no, I'm sorry, how many? Didn't he also ask how many women are there how many caste-based people are there?
In the Miss India.
Miss India.
Yes, he did that.
I mean, can there be anything much more ludicrous than that? He's making a mockery of this whole thing.
One specific question, a broad question to wrap up. The specific question is that on the issue of petrol price cuts, I know we may be asking for too much given the fact that we've been stable compared to the global scenario, but India is set to lead the world in terms of oil demand in 2024, and global oil prices are also at their lowest, around $70 per barrel. So, Madam Finance Minister, is there a possibility to further bring the petrol prices down? There have been a few comments that should this be the trend, then it can go down further. How do you view this?
Look, you can always say global prices have come down, reduce my price.
Yes.
And I'm sure...
It's a direct correlation there.
No, that's fine. I'm sure every time there's been an opportunity, Prime Minister has reduced. You would recall 2 times when he had reduced it, once in November 22, the next time in 23 June or something like that. And in response to it, many state governments also equally reduced. Many others did not. So I'm not engaging in any whataboutery. Very clearly, Prime Minister Modi will take a call, and whenever he deems fit, he will take a call on that. But equally, with the same fervor, I'm not sure if media is following it up with states which gave flimsy promises, which did not fulfill them, and gave freebies which they couldn't sustain, and ended up increasing the price of petrol, diesel, Himachal, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu, which naam ke vaste brought it down by 1 rupee or 2 rupees, whilst the manifesto itself said we'll reduce it by 7 rupees and 5 rupees. It doesn't happen in many states.
No cut there.
No cut there, not once, not twice, we did it 2 times. And I'm not saying we won't do it.
Yes.
It is up to the Petroleum and Natural Gas Ministry and also to the Prime Minister to see when best they want to do it at all.
True.